Hey there YouTube, hello fans, this is Daniel, back again with an introductory video. This time we're going to be focusing on the polar opposite of Jupiter. As you know, we went through Jupiter, all 12 signs, took a look at what it meant for each placement and kind of how luck, expansion, good fortune unfolds in each of those signs. This time we're going to take a different direction. So Saturn, tough planet to deal with. Chief malefic, sort of the end-all be-all when it comes to negativity within the natal chart, as well as astrology in general. Saturn is a tough, rough, hard placement for anybody. Some people are able to weather the storm a little better than others. Some people have Saturn as a dominant planet, and it tends to take over their life and take over, their way of handling different situations throughout life. We all go through what's called a Saturn return. Saturn spends roughly 2 to 2.5 years in any given sign, and at least once, typically twice though, in the lifetime of the individual, Saturn will make a complete turn into your native sign, at least twice. So once when you're about 30 years old, and then another time when you're in your early 60s. And each time Saturn is said to bring about a challenge, if you will, a colossal kind of way that you can go or not go, a make or break kind of situation. And Saturn is all about tests. He's all about, making rank. He's all about climbing the ladder of success in life. Saturn rules the material world. Saturn is, apart from many things, a highly materialistic and highly driven energy with a very stern and disciplined nature. Saturn does not like losers. Saturn does not like people that quit. Saturn does not like people who waver in the face of adversity. Saturn is all about winning and all about success, material and otherwise. As many of you know, Saturn and its patron sign Capricorn are earthbound, focused on material goods, earthly success. There's very little spirituality. There's very little in the way of a sort of cosmic understanding or connection there. So Saturn inhibits those. It gets us to focus on the nitty-gritty. It gets us to focus on life today, here and now. Are you getting promoted at work? Are you maintaining your health regimen? Are you developing your skills? Are you being all that you can be in this life today? That's what Saturn's all about. And it's not fond of those who choose other roads in life. So, if you're a dreamy kind of person, if you're just someone who doesn't care a lot about money, doesn't care a lot about material success, and you have adversity with that kind of thing, there's a good chance that Saturn is in opposition to either your sun, moon, ascendant, or there's a situation there where Saturn is really, really able to put a negative grip on you. Saturn compels people to do a lot of things. Compels people to either take initiative or compels people to take a much darker path when it comes to finding one's own success by stabbing others in the back or by really just being a negative force in life and generating a lot of negative karma in kind of a residual effect. So all in all, it's a tough placement in any sign. Again, certain signs weather the storm a little bit better. Saturn as a whole, where you find it in the chart, is going to have an effect within that house. So, for example, if you are someone who has Saturn in the second house, so Saturn there is going to really, really stress budgeting. It's going to stress being mindful of how you spend your money. Being mindful of what you do for work. So, if you're someone who you happen to like a job that maybe isn't going to pay as well. You know, Saturn's going to motivate you to go to some other job. It doesn't care about what you like. It doesn't care about what you want to do. The energy is very determined and based on material success and personal drive to achieve greater levels of professional acumen. You know, you have to imagine the goat sort of climbing that mountain, you know, getting to the top, you know, and it's lonely at the top, and you know, Saturn doesn't mind that. Saturn wants to be there, and wants you to be there, and if you don't want to be there, then it's going to make you pay for that, because it really doesn't care what you want. It has a certain nature, like all planets. Like when we discussed Jupiter, you know, was all about success. It was all about you know, happiness. It was all about you deserve it, you deserve the world. And that's the nature of the planet. Saturn wants you to have everything for free, basically. Saturn is all about, you know, just, you know, toughness. So with that, going forward, we're going to be looking at how the different signs react to Saturn, how the different signs sort of, you know, either enhance Saturn's energy or debilitate it in some way. So moving forward, we're going to look at those energies in considerable depth. And I know Saturn is a sticking point for a lot of people in their chart. So I really implore people to let me know what concerns they might have with their Saturn placement. It is one of those planets that I do focus on. You know, personally, when I you know, speak to people about you know, in consultations regarding this particular planet, and how one can mitigate its effects and how one can enhance its positive side by constructively using the energy in their given chart. And that means different things for different people. You know, hopefully you don't have Saturn attached to your moon in a negative light, in a square, or in some other negative aspect. That can be especially tough. And hopefully Saturn can be used as a constructive energy for those of you who have it in more fortunate configurations. But going forward, we'll take a look at Saturn together, and I'm looking forward to going on that journey with all you guys. All right, till next time, bye.